podcast mean?
Live.
Hey, Facebook Live. We're here at Little Caesars Arena. Merrill Kane with the Grand Prix. You know this guy. Charlie Kimball.
Going on, guys?
Driver of the number 23 Tresiba Chevrolet in the Verizon IndyCar Series. He's been running all day here in Detroit, keeping us busy promoting the Chevrolet Detroit Grand Prix presented by Lear, June 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Where do they get tickets, Charlie?
It's DetroitGP.com. Tickets start as low as $40. Friday is free view, so you can come out. One of the greatest comment of the day was a radio station that said, it's not really free Friday, because once you go out and see the race, you got to buy tickets, because once you're there for one day, you got to come back for all three.
We like that. That's
Absolutely.
very good information. So we took some questions on Facebook through you guys. You guys did a great response. We actually had a couple tickets that we gave away, actually 2 pairs of tickets to tonight's game. So got to meet some of those folks early on, got to sign some autographs for the fans down here.
Hang out with Hooper. He's kind of awesome. Creates a lot of chaos, but so much fun.
And you got this awesome jersey from the Pistons?
Awesome Pistons
Kimball,
jersey.
look at
Kimball
this.
on the back, 2018.
2018.
You know, especially first year of Little Caesars Arena. What a gorgeous venue for both hockey and basketball.
Right, and the tradition of championships here with the Pistons. So
fantastic.
We wanted to take a few questions that you guys submitted, so I'm going to fire away a few here. Cool?
Bring it.
Ready? Here we go.
Keep them easy.
Charlie Kimball, what do you say to a kid who wants to become a race car driver?
Well, I think the biggest thing for anyone who wants to be a racing driver is it takes a lot of work. Everyone thinks it's glamorous. It's still a lot of hard work. We're either in the gym or traveling, engineering meetings at the racetrack. We don't just show up Friday morning and go home Sunday night. This is a 7-day-a-week job, and it's hard work, but once you get there, it's so rewarding. Growing up, my parents always said that if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. And I feel very lucky to be able to love what I do every time I get to go to the racetrack.
That's awesome. Good question, by the way. Next question. What special changes do you make when you train due to your diabetes? Obviously, type 1 diabetes.
Correct.
You've managed it very well, but what do you do? How's the challenge for you?
Well, I was diagnosed 10 years ago with diabetes, and since then, I'm continuing to learn about how do I manage my diabetes as a racing driver and as an athlete. In fact, I work with an exercise physiologist at Michigan State University.
Right in Michigan,
learn about how my blood sugar affects my performance and also how to train for it, how the cars have evolved, how as I've gotten older, my body's changed and evolved, and I need to keep learning and keep changing and evolving that. It comes down to managing my blood sugar, making sure it's in range where I want it to be, and then when I get in the car, ideally all I'm thinking about is racing.
Yeah, that's a big focus. Yeah.
Indeed.
Awesome. Next question. What is your favorite part of racing at the Chevrolet Detroit Grand Prix presented by Lear?
Well, I think the best part of racing here in Detroit is its Motor City. All of the fans that come out, they have an allegiance. You know, if it's Chevy, if it's one of the other car manufacturers, whatever it is, they're invested and they're knowledgeable. I find that they're teaching me about what's going on in the engine of my car because they've spent generations working on automobiles. And that's the best part. The fact that Belle Isle's so pretty, it's in the middle of the river, in the shadow of the Renaissance Center, and you know, always is important to show well when you're powered by Chevrolet here in Detroit too.
That's awesome. Yeah, amazing to see you talking with the fans and chatting with them as you were just signing autographs, and how many of them have been to Belle Isle and are looking forward to coming back this year. So
already
it's really
have
cool
their
to see.
tickets, are ready to go, talking about their favorite corner, their favorite place to sit.
Yeah.
You know, a couple of years ago when the weather rained, last year the weather was so good. You know, 100,000 people over 3 days it lifts us as drivers when the atmosphere is that exciting.
Yeah, good weather race weekend in Detroit, by the way. Mark it down.
The weather
Charlie
guy
promised
told
me.
No, the weather guy told me.
Oh, there you go. Here you
so
go. Yeah, that's good.
He's ordered it at least.
They're
He's
never
ordered,
wrong. They're
ordered
never wrong.
good weather.
Yes. All right. We've got a lot of questions, but we're only going to get to one more here because we do have to go out. You got to deliver the game ball. They can't start the game without you, so we got to make sure we're on time.
No pressure or anything.
No pressure.
So don't make me late.
Last question here. Which has been your favorite race car chassis that you've raced in IndyCar and why? Obviously, brand new chassis this year, 2018. What's your favorite?
Man, it's hard to say my favorite car. Each one's been so very different. The DW12, that sort of first evolution from 2011 to 2012 was so different. That was a lot of fun learning that new car. When I first ran an IndyCar in 2011, a lot of drivers had a lot of experience with that car, so I was a long ways down the learning curve. 2012, we all started fresh. I think the 2018 bodywork is going to be the most fun because not only can the fans see us as drivers working, but us as drivers are going to have to work. We're going to have to chase the car. It's so much more lively under our hands. And I think it looks really, really good.
Yeah, it's a good-looking car. We were privileged to unveil it here in Detroit at the North American International Auto Show, so we have a special feeling in our heart for that car. We're really excited to see you race it on Belle Isle here in a few weeks.
I'm looking forward
Charlie,
to it as well.
thank you very much. You've been great all day long. We got a little basketball game we got to check out. Thank you again, fans, for submitting all your questions on Facebook. Hope you follow along live during the game as we bring to you the action with Charlie presenting the game ball, having some fun with the fans during the game. But thanks for tuning in, you guys. We'll see you soon.
Finally, let's go Pistons,
Go
right?
Pistons.